Oh.
Hey, it's Patricia Dean again here. This is day 6, and Art is doing the last day of a half of a cup of the fertilizer. And I don't know if I said this before. The reason for the fertilizer is because we're turning these into fast composting. He has to put that on, and then he uses a hose to push it down into the straw bales, and then it has to get down into there so that it'll help the bales to compost quicker, because in a normal situation composting takes a year. So this is being forced into it fast. And the composting, once these are going to be heated up, we actually have to get a thermometer, Art.
I know.
You have to get a thermometer on the way home from work tonight. We have to get a meat thermometer and test and so that we can find out when the temperature is rising, which it already may start doing.
Starting to heat up some.
It's how he says he can feel it starting to heat up. I'm inside. He says it's too muddy for me out there because I'll lose my balance. That's because I have a foot that doesn't work right. So he will water those. We have a nice day today. We had rain all day yesterday, which actually was helpful. And tomorrow will be a new step. But what happens is the heat that is created in this, it turns it into a compost. And then when we put the plants in, or the seeds in, whichever you end up choosing to do, then the composting actually rises up and feeds the plants. So for each step I'll make a video so you can see. Don't want to give you too much information at once here, but this is day 6 and we're enjoying this.
I want to make a comment.
Okay.
Of course, you want to use straw, not hay.
Right.
Because hay, being green, heats up to the point if it's wet, and farmers have to be careful when they bale hay that they bale it when it's dry, because a bale of hay can heat up to the point that it'll catch fire all by itself.
Okay.
So you want to use straw. Another reason for not using hay is because of the way the bales are processed. Straw, you get rid of all the seeds when you make a bale of straw. But in hay, you don't get rid of all those seeds. So there's not going to be any seeds in this coming from the field. So no weeds, no seeds, just whatever we plant in it. So those are 2 reasons to use straw and not hay. Okay.
And I listened to Art because he grew up on a farm and because he graduated from the Ohio State University in the agricultural department. So he knows what he's doing. So this is what he's doing today, and I will take another video. Tomorrow will be a new process, because we'll be on day 7.
Now, I'm adding rabbit stuff to it too.
And you can see the little brown pellets in there. Those are the little brown stuff on top. That is rabbit pellets. We put in rabbit pellets, rabbit poop actually it is. And any farm animal that eats natural food, you can use their excretions, because it really tremendously helps the growth of the plants. I mean, we typically don't fertilize. We just usually, when our rototills, he will put in all of our compost. We have a compost pile back there that gets pretty big, and he just puts it in the garden and the rototilled. So since we're not doing the garden this year in that way, he said, well, it can't hurt to put in the pellets, in the rabbit pellets, sprinkle them on top and let them get in there. So That's what we're doing, because that's really good nutrition. I mean, our plants, boy. I was telling people in the hangout last night that our peppers have been known to grow as tall as art is, which is 4 feet something. So that's it. It gives you good tomato. It gives you good everything. So okay, well, I'm gonna sign out for today and see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.